Zooey mama. Ooh, the stock market today started off as hot like Big Mama on the beach.
Damn, Daniel!
And it ended like Big Mama on the beach. ¿Qué pasa, familia de dinero? I'm your host, Hacha, a truck driver on a detour towards wealth, and I hope that you join us on the journey. If you're already subscribed and a part of the familia, let me go ahead and do a huge old round of applause to you. Thank you so much. Now, if you are not subscribed, I ask nothing from you, but hopefully you have a good time. That's the only thing I ask. And you know, you don't have to comment, you don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, but if you feel obliged to stick around the familia, wouldn't we want you to be adopted? Let's adopt you right now. Nah, that's kind of messed up. We're gonna be talking about D-Wave. I mean, man, with a name like that. With a name like D-Wave, you know it's got to be good. And, you know, today it was a very beautiful start, but unfortunately for some reason, the feds decided to say, oh my goodness, inflation, it's coming back, it's getting worse. And then all of a sudden the Dow Jones said, hey, you know, we've been in the red for 10 days, so yeah, whoa. And it's funny because once you just see your money climb to another level, it just seems as though something wants to do that rug pull, but D-Wave stood there and gave me 100% return on my money, and I gotta talk about him. Shout out to D-Wave, thank you so much. I know that you really don't particularly like do it for me, but I feel as though you do it for me. Pause. With all the jokes out the way, let's go ahead and jump into D-Wave Quantum and figure out what exactly is this company, what do they specialize in, why is it on the move, all that and more. And like I said, if you're already subscribed, I appreciate you. We also have a few shout outs of the individuals that decided to join the Discord before January 1st, where it is gonna be a little, you know, because there's a you know, I clicked on like these two people that joined in. Bobby, he must have just like joined in and then left. So all right, shout out to you for joining and then leaving. Kevin, shout out to you as well. Hulkatonic, I know that you're in this mug. Welcome to the Discord. We got Jimmy, now I'm gonna try to say this, Jimmy Apoptosis, and that's all I'm gonna try to say. And then we got Binger Cell. You guys have some, hopefully I did not just say a bad word right there, but let's go ahead and check out D-Wave Quantum's chart, baby. I'm not gonna lie to you, this chart is looking almost as good as Jimmy Neutron's future wife. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody?
She experiences severe flaking!
Cindy, can you not call me Neutron now that we're married?
But after hours, I actually unfortunately closed at $8.73. I know.
Boo! You stink!
But wait, you guys are jumping to conclusions. Look, it has potential because it had a 6% increase on the day. If we look at the 5-day, 126%. And I'm glad to say I got in at the $4 level. Now, I've already been talking about D-Wave in the fantasy penny stock football. If you didn't, you know, participate on that, what can I tell you, man? What? Listen. I tried to tell you. I tried to tell y'all what exact. Hold on, wait a second. What are you doing here? You said what, Baby Yoda? Yeah, I know. I did. It was in the bro. Listen, you need to calm down. Have a seat right here. I have no idea what that was about, but let's keep moving on. If we look at the 6 month, it is at 785%. I mean, why couldn't I just choose this one? Like, why couldn't I put everything? My mortgage, I don't even have a mortgage, but usually I hear a lot of people like throw a bunch of money, like their mortgage into it, their equity, all that. Why didn't I do that?
Oh, no.
Okay, so why don't we just talk about D-Wave? The practical quantum computing company. D-Wave is a leader in the development and delivery of quantum computing systems, software, and services. We are the only quantum computing company that builds and delivers quantum systems, cloud services, application development tools, and professional services to support the end-to-end quantum journey. I'm gonna go ahead and change up my accent now. Let's go British. Can I do a British? Anybody? I know we got some. I'm not trying to. I wish I had a British accent. I wish I did. I mean, I would get I decided that I wasn't going to attempt. I've tried so many times. I'm just gonna speak regular, broken, disgusting English the way that I do. Unlock the power of quantum computing by delivering custom value for practical quantum applications. From its inception, D-Wave has focused on delivering products and services that provide the fastest path. I just think that's like pompous. Let's just read this normally. Fastest path to practical real-world application with customer value. From manufacturing and logistics to financial services, life science, and many other industries, find out how D-Wave can propel your business forward. I like that. That's nice. So we have this Forbes article that is trying to push me a Capital Business card. So they kind of understand what I like to look up on the internet. And we have a distraction over here. I ask you to focus on the article. Focus. Don't look at her. Look at me. I'm much beautifuler. What's behind the 500% rise in QBTS stock? The stock price of D-Wave Quantum, a quantum computing company, is up a whopping 500% in a month. Why couldn't I just throw my mortgage into it?
Oh no!
D-Wave specializes in creating quantum computers that leverage quantum and how do you say that? Okay, here we go. Annealing? Oh wow, annealing. That's what we're working with here. Okay, it's actually saying heat and allows it to cool slowly in order to remove internal stresses and make it easier to work. Oh, okay. I need some of that. That leverage quantum annealing technology to address complex optimization challenges. Unlike conventional computers that operate using binary bits, we've already kind of went over this before. I don't know why they keep pushing this little picture over here. Nobody came on here to, what is this about? This tool is allowing new business to business companies to be built. Okay, that's actually a little interesting. It's back again. Unlike conventional computers that operate using binary bits that can only be either 1 or 0 at any given moment, quantum computers employ qubits that can simultaneously exist in multiple states. Now, when I look at this company, there is a differentiating part about it all. I know some of the other ones that we covered, like IonQ, Rigetti, a lot of these quantum stocks, as we've seen, is absolutely on a tear. This company is, as I mentioned, the only one that delivers quantum systems. I don't know how much of 100% that fact is true. Cloud services is something new that I've seen. Application development tools, that's different too. Professional services to support the end-to-end quantum journey. So this is a little bit new to me. Now, this company, I believe, came out in 1999. So it's a I like the number 1999. If they were 2000, I don't know. I don't know about that one. But if we look at the 20 years, 180 employees and 200 US patents, that's pretty impressive. But on top of that, we have a article, and this came out on Monday, December 16th. D-Wave CEO Dr. Alan Baratz discusses company growing commercial quantum computing momentum on Yahoo Finance's Catalyst. So we can definitely see that the CEO is actually participating, keeping clear communication with the investors, and we'll see exactly what he wants to break down is the catalyst for it to be on this, surprising rise. So we have D-Wave Quantum, a leader in the quantum computing system, software, and services, and the world's first commercial supplier of quantum computer, announces that CEO Dr. Alan Baratz was interviewed on Yahoo, Finance's Catalyst show on Friday, December 13th, where he discussed quantum computing advantages, increasing momentum in the quantum industry, and D-Wave's unique approach in the real world impacts the company's annealing. See, I'm glad I looked that word up. I'm not looking stupid now. because I know what it means and everybody else does too. Don't pretend. No, I'm gonna tell them. I'm good. They're gonna pretend like they knew exactly what that word meant. They are. We take a different approach to quantum. We have the largest quantum computers in the world today, and we are currently solving these optimization problems for our customers and generating a solid ROI for them, said Dr. Baratz. And I like that he's a doctor. Now, a doctor in what? That is to be determined, and I'll be doing a little bit of a background on Mr. Dr. Baratz during the interview. I'll have this article down in the comments below. Okay, so there's no denying that there is room for D-Wave to grow, especially due to the fact that today we had that economic data that came out that kind of crushed the big Santa Claus run that was supposed to lead up until next year. It seems like a lot of things want to smack down the market, but one thing that I've seen is that the quantum computing has kind of just went back to support level, which I kind of knew was going to happen. We have a little bit of I would say we have too much growth, right? And I mentioned this in the Discord, so if you were in the Discord, you already know, and it's not a fear of you of what has happened today, but pretty much what we went to was a level of potential, and I always like to see that. It takes about a week or two for us to get to that, is what I'm seeing the pattern to be. But of course, today we had a catalyst, and it was, to me, if we break through support, that's when I'm more so worried. Is there a potential for that? Yes, but then we have a bullish market that has been typically shown up in January, February. So to me is, how much can you stomach and where is your stop loss? A lot of times Wall Street, big institutional investors want to drive down these prices because, you know, we found them early. I got in, like I said, with D-Wave at $4. So you have people at Wall Street like, oh, so you got in at that price? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, well, what I'll do is I'll drive this all the way down, baby, and I'll make sure I hit your stop loss. Well, who says I got one? No, I have stop losses. I wouldn't not have a stop loss. I would be a pretty bad day to see that I got kicked out and then the next day run up. That's just bad. But no, really, D-Wave to me is a company that they are doing certain things different, and that's why I have a few companies within the quantum computing space, because not every company that I chose does the same exact thing. Now, there are private companies that are not, you know, publicly traded that are doing things that I like. It's just I would have to, you know, download another app and get, you know, the whole entire private and then invest before they become public, if they ever become public. So, but if you want to go on Robinhood, which there's a link down in the description, if you don't have a trading platform, but I do, and I use Robinhood, these quantum stocks that I chose have a different sector. One is more so prominent in the medical field. Another one is more with the NVIDIA AI space, which I'm not saying all of them don't do, but it is smart to, okay, for example, if you were back then, you had Ford, Hyundai, you had all of these different vehicle manufacturers at the time, but every manufacturer doesn't manufacture their car the same. So, for example, a Jag is going to be a lot different from a Volkswagen, different locations and whatnot. But when it comes down to the internals, you're going to be like, okay, yeah, so this one maybe has more horsepower comparable to this has more, I guess, you know, gas efficiency, if you want to say. But overall, I look at quantum the same. A lot of individuals to say, okay, I'm good with one quantum stock. And that's verifiable. I could say, yeah, that's a good thing. But at the same time, what if this one goes down in the healthcare field and it booms because of bioscience, like find, and quantum computing helps out that space, while this one is more so AI related? That's where you kind of have to do your research, and that's why I'm here. I make it easy for you guys. I make it easy. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will catch all of you familia de dinero in the next one. Peace and adios.